I'm going to jump right in with this angled brush slash spoolie brush and this palette, and I'm going to brush my eyebrows through, make sure they're all straight and in order. And that really lets you see of like any sparse areas. And I'm going to use the two darker colors in this palette and start off from the middle and kind of work my way out by like outlining the edges, if that makes sense. And I'm going to start to work my way in towards the end, like 75% of the brow, and kind of stay away from the first 25% for a minute, and then start to underline that part just with what's left over on the brush. I'm not taking brand new product out of the palette and putting it straight on the middle part, or I'm sorry, on the beginning part. That's how you make it look a little bit more natural. And then that little waving motion back and forth on the front again is how you make it look a little bit more natural, and just so it's not like you don't have block eyebrows on your face, because we all know that's not cute. And make sure you periodically, I sound really smart saying that, but make sure you periodically like brush right there, brush through your eyebrows with the spoolie. Again, it lets you see any sparse areas and if it's good or not. So here I moved on to the next eyebrow, and I'm pretty much going to follow the same steps I was following before. There's no like written guidelines exactly how you have to do your eyebrows. Do, like with any makeup in general, do it how you feel comfortable and do it with what works for you pretty much. But I will say, work with what you have. Like if you have thin eyebrows, own that, but don't go trying to way overdraw your eyebrows and make them look all crazy, because that's just never a good look. Go in with my concealer and just out of like cleanliness put some on the back of my hand and this small like square brush and just outline the under parts of my eyebrows. This is really good at just cleaning everything up, especially if you're in the process of growing out your eyebrows and you got some like crazy hairs everywhere. This is really good because it just covers it up. It's the concealer's doing its job really. And now I'm going to go in with my eyebrow gel. This is super cheap and it's tinted and it has fibers in it, so it adds to the thickness of your eyebrows, and by brushing it up that also adds fullness. And I personally like the full look and not the Instagram look. And now here I'm putting on my moisturizer, which is always important regardless of the skin type you have. Always moisturize and exfoliate your skin before you put on makeup. And then you'll see that I'm going in with my under eye moisturizer. That's also smart because right there is a super dry part for most people. Now I'm using my facial spray, and then I'm going to put on chapstick. That's really a good idea if you're putting on matte lipstick later. And here I'm going in with my foundation, and I'm just going to do 2 pumps of it because I don't want it too heavy. And then with this, it's like a highlighter, and I got it in a BoxyCharm subscription, but I'm just doing 4 drops and I'm mixing it with my foundation to do like a natural all over highlighter, and you'll see later like it works so good. Like I'm in love with this stuff. When I run out I'm gonna be so sad. But here I'm just mixing up with the end of my brush and then dotting it all over my face. This honestly is the easiest way to do it for me. If another way works for you, go ahead and do it. And here I'm going in with my wet beauty blender and dragging it down to my neck a little bit, and just getting any excess product or uneven product around my face and making sure it's all blended out well. And I'm also putting a little bit of whatever's on the Beauty Blender on my eyelids because I'm not doing an eye look today. And now I'm going in with my concealer and I'm going to highlight under my eyes like normal, and around my nose where I get redness, and chin, forehead, and on the top of my nose. While blending it out, I'm also going to take any product that's on the Beauty Blender and blend it over my eyelids also, just to make it all smooth in one color. Now I'm going to go in with my Coty Airspun powder and lightly bake under my eyes, but this is more to just a set where I put concealer instead of baking because, like I said, this is more of a natural look and I don't want anything harsh. So I'm going to let that bake for literally like a minute and go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder and set the rest of my face because, like I said, it is summer. We're all going to sweat and we don't want to sweat our makeup off in the process. That'd be a hot mess. And so now I'm brushing that off, and then I'm going to contour with my Wet n Wild palette and go in with this tapered brush that I got off my BoxyCharm subscription and lightly dust it on my cheeks, on my temples, and my forehead, and my jawline, and then I'll do my nose also. But like I said, this is lightly because I don't want it so dramatic. I'm going to go in with a small brush to contour my nose and make this really cute face when I almost drop it. And then I'll also go in with another small brush and use the banana powder in the palette to brighten up under my eyes and the top of my nose. Next, I'm going to go in with my butter bronzer, and by the way, this stuff just screams summer. It smells like coconuts. I love it. And I'm going to bronze my cheeks, my jawline, my forehead. Pretty much everywhere I contour, I am also going to bronze. Okay, and I just want to say, do y'all see this glow I have going on? Like, it's so natural. This is that liquid highlighter I used at the beginning I was telling you about. This stuff is magic, like for real. And next I'm going in with my Milani blush. I personally don't go too heavy in blush. I have naturally really red cheeks, and that's part of my makeup is to cover that up, so I'm not going to work backwards, you know what I mean? And now I'm using this Wet n Wild highlighter and this small little brush, and I like to use this for the inner corners of my eyes and my brow bone, and I like to do that when I'm not doing an eye look, just to add a little extra to my face, especially with this glowy look we're going for. And oh my god, this stuff, you need to get on it too because it's drugstore and it's only $4.99. Like, that's crazy. And they have other colors, so like if this one doesn't suit your skin tone, you have other choices. And next I'm going in with my Essence highlighter, and this is also again really cheap and I really like it. Swatching it here for you so you can see that it's actually really good right here. Yeah. It's got more of like a wider pearl undertone, so I just like to use it for the very like tops of my cheeks and where the sun hits the most, if that makes sense, or the light. And then I realized I need to do my eyeliner too, and I like using this nude because it opens up my eyes more. And next I'm going to go in with this pink, really pretty, nudish, great for summer color matte lipstick by Rimmel. And while I wait for it to dry down some, I'm also going to go in with my L'Oreal mascara and apply that to my lashes. And next I'm going in with this ColourPop gloss, and I'm going to put it on top of the lipstick I already have on to kind of tone down the pink and for the glossiness, just to go along with the whole dewy effect of the rest of the face. next, use your favorite spray to set your makeup in place and keep it there all day long. And I was so nervous, I don't know why, to spray my face. It took me a second. Anyways, and I'm spraying my whole face, and then I like to dry it just with my hands and kind of air dry it. And then I'm going in with this dewy spray. Again, we're going for that summer dewy look, so we have to keep along with the theme. And yeah, that's pretty much the look. Oh honey, you thought I was done? No, no, no. Now I'm gonna show you how to get that body glow. And don't take what I just did seriously. That was completely a joke, by the way. And so just take your favorite liquid highlighter, put it all over your face almost like a lotion, but don't go too heavy or you'll look crazy. And then you're going to set it with a powder highlighter. I'm using this one because, like I said, it gives a nice like high point glow. You just put it on the high points of your shoulders and on your collarbones. You can even do your chest too, just kind of finish the look, but that's totally however you want to do it. Yeah, I was feeling myself way too much just then. You should see what I've cut out. But thank you for watching. This is the finished look. I hope you liked it and I hope you try it. And if you do, please tag me or whatever because I would love to see it. And I'm so serious. And yeah, I'd appreciate it if y'all like and subscribe. If you don't, that's cool too. If you just watch my videos, I see you and I appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time.